one business or one investor to this country. There is a Roman or misinformation that have been given to you, that the road you see that is being paved and tarred is a work of Judge Weir. That is a bloody lie. That is a bloody lie. Let me say this to you. What you cannot do for yourself, you can do for me. All the positions, the classical position in this republic, all the lucrative position in this country, he centralized it to the southeastern region. Everything, the big position, he gave Nimba County Post Office. Who is posting letter? He made Bangura deputy minister. Deputy minister does not go to cabinet meeting. What we signed, the document we made, the agreement, it called for 4 ministers to begin with, 4 deputy ministers to begin with, 5 assistant ministers to begin with, managing directors, ambassadors, and so forth. He denied us of all those positions. Apart from that, the metal steel, the iron ore belongs to government. Are you hearing me? The iron ore belongs to government. But the caucus arranged with Madam Salih and Joe Burger's government, Ambassador Burger's government, to ensure that what Lamco used to do should never be done during the administration. Lamco was taking the iron ore and never gave us anything. So we all arranged with the government when they did the MDA. And in the MDA, that is a Mineral Development Agreement, they put in there $1.5 million for Nimba County every January, every year. Mr. Joshua came to power. As I speak to you, all of our money that have been deposited in the central bank by Metal Steel, George Weir has stolen our money because the money is for us. It's not for him. If you want to take our money, why don't you have the mind, the guts to even appeal to us that we're borrowing your money, we're going to use it and pay back. They stole our money and built houses, big houses, 49 condominium for himself. So the iron ore is going. Nimba County money, 1.5 million is going. How much does he have for us right now? He has $9 million United States dollar for us as I speak to you today. So as I was talking about this money, even the county 12, we were in this district, I talk about the money, I talk about your positions, he never paid attention to it. While pressing on and pressing on, then wonderful things begin to happen. They begin to kill the auditors. The auditors who got the records for the money they stole, they kill them so that the evidence can be destroyed. Then Judge Weir, I don't know whether he's a pastor. I love the Muslim. I love all religious people. But I know many years back, he was in Saudi Arabia, he joined Islam, and his name is Usman. How can Usman now open a church? He stands on the pulpit when he is not baptized. He stands on the pulpit to preach. He is not ordained. That makes me wonder. So one day he stood on the pulpit and he said, "My people of Liberia, y'all listen, oh. The dead body y'all saw in the car on Broad Street, they were making man and woman business. What a blatant lie." Gifty Lama was an astute Christian, a devout woman of God. She was not a prostitute. She left her husband home. They called her that night to bring all her records for review. They used her workmate to call her, not knowing they had already arrested the workmate when they called him. When she got there, they grabbed them. Presumably, they took them to the beach after killing them because in the car, there was so much sand, S-A-N-D. I left my house when I heard about the people in the car dead. I went there, and they said carbon monoxide. That is not true. They killed them because they don't want the evidence of what they told to be known. The way they killed Gifty Lama and her mate is the same way Joshua was killed. And they said he jumped through the window. That is not true. Was he drunk? He drove his car from where he was. He opened the Omega market. He was there. He drove the car to his house. He parked the car. He climbed up. He didn't make accident en route, but in the house he will go jump through the window. And where they said he jumped was not where he was found. And if you jump through the window and you drop and your head bust, the blood will flash. That was not the case. 3 boys were invited by St. Moses to repair the motorbike. This motorbike was given to him by one ex-soldier, Blamo. Blamo's son is the one who used to do the repair. They sent for them and they disappeared. They killed them. Today we cannot find them. That's the uncle of my wife's son we're talking about. You know why they carried the bodies? They carried the body to St. Moses. Gifted Lama and the boy who they killed. They carried the 2 bodies to St. Moses for autopsy. St. Moses is already a principal suspect in the disappearance and the death, alleged death of the 3 boys. How dare you carry people there for autopsy? But the government, under Mr. Weir, maximally gave protection to St. Moses. Today, those boys are missing and nobody knows where he is. The $25 million that they took. I won't talk too long because of the time. But they killed auditors. The American government has already indicted Joshua-led government as being extrajudicial killers. This man married from Jamaica. He lived in Jamaica for many years. In Jamaica, they smoke opium for fun. They manufacture drugs for fun. And they want a partner through whom they can send the drug to another country, and Joshua is that partner. They have been importing drugs. How many drugs were brought in that we did not see before they finally brought the $140 million drugs, cocaine, that the American people helped us to discover? Those people were jailed and pending trial. Mysteriously, they disappeared from jail, only to come to send 100 pickups to the federal government that put them to jail. They gave them 100 pickups, many motorbikes, and so much money for campaign. Josh, we must go. That is it. We voted for Josh Weir and Joan Howard Taylor. 6 years they've messed the country up. They broke the foundation that was built by the Unity Party. When the Unity Party took over the government, they paved the road, they tarred the road from Monrovia to Guinea border. That quota you see. They did the road from Monrovia to Grand Bassa County. They signed a contract with the World Bank, African Development Bank, to do the road from Secampa to Loguato. It is not Josh Weir. Don't let him lie to you. Josh Weir does not love you. If Josh Weir had the power to bring investors, he would have brought investors to pave a southeastern road. He don't have that power. He cannot bring one investor because of massive corruption. And I'm saying that he's hearing me. They threatened me. They invaded my church, the church of God. And they tried to harm me. They threatened me seriously to eliminate me. Josh Weir said, as long as I live, he will not get Nimba County. Nimba County can listen to the leaders, so I must die. And I told Josh Weir, if you make a attempt on me, we don't want war. War is over. War is over. But say you are a commander who can command people to kill people, and you pretend you don't know. You throw the stone and you hide. You and Joan Howard Taylor sent people to my church to evade, to harm me. God saved my life. Because the church members and the community dwellers, they were very strong. I sent for police to come. The police sent me 2 vans, 2 pickup loads, but they parked the car to ELBC gate. They did not come to me. Why? They wanted to see bloodshed, a fight that will produce bloodshed. Then they will come arrest us, arrest me, take me to the police station, charge me to court, indict me. Then I will never take part in this election coming. But I saw it, I avoided it, and I have registered. Thank you, Jesus. Where we are going. We are tired with opium importation. We are tired with cocaine, smokers, drug addicts. We are tired with rampant corruption. Georgia must go. Let me say this before I sit down. Those guys that invaded the church were led by one Bleedy. Bleedy is from Sano. He's the first cousin of Mabutu Nimba, the boyfriend of Joel Howard Taylor. The boyfriend of Joel Howard Taylor, the late Nimba, the first cousin Bleedy. After invading my church, the Church of God, she recommended him. He got a job with Lindsay Mines as the director for Mines. They compensated him. It is time that we change this country. Your president here tell me that you know all what is happening here. You know that this government is offending the people of Liberia and you want to change. No other person can bring that change besides Ambassador Joe Barker and your own son from Belly. Your own son. I want to say thank you because before we came today, there are a lot of propaganda that have been spread. First thing, I'm not running, I'm under sanction. That's a bloody lie. I have registered. That's a lie. Lastly, Joshua wrote us a letter to the Liberian legislature, the Senate, asking permission to print new notes to change the old note, the old Tete note. And we granted the permission. If we did not do so, he would tell you he want to change your old note to new ones, and we refuse. So we granted the permission. They printed $64 billion. $64 billion. In some countries, when you do that, you will announce to the population, when are you going to change the old note to the new one? Joshua did not do so because the purpose of printing that money was to keep it for this election. They share the money all over. Thomas Fala carry his own to Lofa. His father is JMB. Thomas Fala. The face of Lofa is JMB. But because Thomas Fala knows very well that JMB will fight corruption to the letter, with Jeremiah Cohn, they both will fight to the letter corruption. And you know that working with Wea, they will steal the money, they will draw the money as the way he draw water. So he preferred to go to Lofa, living in Lofa right now with millions of dollars to destroy the image of JMB. But we will go to Lofa. The Lofa people will not let themselves down for a corrupt group of gangsters. I'm saying that truthfully, trusting God that nothing will happen. Because if Joshua touched me to harm me, he will never make it. If he didn't do it during the war, he will not do it now, and he will be left alone. I want to live. When I was fighting in the old days, I was 40 years old. I am 71 years since day before yesterday. 71, strong old man. I want to live to see Nimba produce the vice president. That is our prayer. We want you to stand behind your son and your pa. And we're going to win. One round. One round. Joshua will not win this country. This country does not belong to Joshua. Printing money, taking your 9 million, bribing our own son. Like Melvin Yellow is my son. I told him, work with them just to protect your job. I told Samuel Yellow, work with them. Because if you don't, they will sack you. So they are working to maintain their jobs. Okay? So we hold no grudge against them. We know what is happening. But the surprising thing is that in Bon County, there is Senator Prince Moy. He's a senator of Bon County. Where the vice president Joao Taylor come from? They are not forcing any chief In Nimba, the people are forcing the chief because Nimba is a deciding factor. We will make the president this time where Nimba will produce not only the president but the vice president. May God bless you. We're coming back again. When we go to Tabatown, we'll come back to Ganta. The Omen will go to Monrovia. Your incoming vice president, I will come back and we'll tour the entire country. God bless you. God bless you.